What's going on, guys? So, one of my favorite all-time games, I would have to say, is WarPlan. If you guys are not familiar with WarPlan, it's basically a hybrid. So, it's not strategic command. It's not as casual as strategic command, but it's not as grognard as like War in the East 2 or War in the Pacific, right? Gary Grigsby's, right? It's right in that middle sweet spot. That's probably why I love it so much. Now, even though I do love the game, I decided to make a mod for it. I had a couple of things that, like I want to allow Russia to declare war on any nation. I want destroyers and light cruisers to attack subs out on the deep blue sea. Allow the transfer of warplanes and ships from one nation to another. So, like, if France is on the ropes, hey, by the way, England, here's our battleship kind of thing. Allow the user to choose which countries they wish to play. Let the AI run the rest. And then provide France a few French armored corps or anti-armor units to reflect the French tank capacity in 1939, which I believe from my reading from a couple years ago is, I think at that time France actually had more tanks than Germany. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but from what I remember reading or listening. So I asked the developer that, and Alvaro, who is the head of Kraken Studios, he's the one responsible for WarPlan Pacific, wrote back. So, number one, not sure. I think if you just make them 100% and not at war with anyone, you can, but I am not sure. So this is a, maybe. Can't have destroyers and light cruisers attack subs out in the deep blue sea. Can't transfer warplanes or ships from one nation to another. Can't do that, but you will be able to in WarPlan 2. You can hit the F8 in the menu to have all the AI play itself. Huh. So, interesting. You can actually, in WarPlan 2, it looks like if you just want to play, I guess, England, you can do that. And let, the AI run France and US and, the rest. And then, of course, you can add units to the game, as he mentioned here. One thing to note, that when you change a scenario, change the scenario just a little, you throw off the balance. We're still balanced the game out. It is pretty close to correct at the moment. And I wrote back, greetings, Alvaro. Just confirm regarding 1, 2, 3. There's no way to edit the internal files of WarPlan to make it DOS functional. So I know, like, you could do massive mods with like paradox games like Hearts of Iron, where you could take like a World War II game and make it World War One. I mean, there are tons of mods that, like, there's a lot of mods for Hearts of Iron. So I figure you could do something like that with this. But he wrote back, yeah, that is changing the rules and scope of the game. Unlike Strategic Command, which is a little bit more open, WarPlan focuses on a pure World War II game, war game. So he basically says, yeah, there is no way because that's changing the rules and the scope of the game. So I guess I'm not able to kind of go inside the actual meat of the actual files and change certain things, so to allow that. People have been asking to just play one country. I found a way to do it easily where humans can use the AI units for attacks without interfering with the game. So I guess I'm assuming that's that F8 button here, so I'm going to give that a try. And then I wanted to ask him if he wanted to do an interview, right, for my YouTube channel here. And we had some correspondence back and forth, but WP2 is early in development. So we're going to hold off on an interview for a little bit until WarPlan 2 is much closer to fruition. So this way I can talk to him about this upcoming new game that's just going to take most of my time. Well, I just wanted to make this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Get some further insights on modding WarPlan, and I guess we just gotta wait for WarPlan 2. All right, catch you guys next one. See you then.